Right. This is Thursday, the 9th of October, and our topic is surprising grace. So we're supposed to read Joshua chapter 9, verse 21 to 27, and then answer this question: how did Joshua's solution combine justice with grace? So we are reading from verse 21 to 27 of Joshua chapter 9, and I will read in our hearing. And the princes said unto them, Let them live, but let them be hewers of wood and drawers of water unto all the congregation, as the princes had promised them. And Joshua called for them, and he spake unto them, saying, Wherefore have ye beguiled us, saying, We are very, very far from you, when ye dwell among us? Now therefore ye are cast, and there shall none of you be freed from being bondmen, and hewers of wood and drawers of water for the house of my God. And they answered Joshua and said, Because it was certainly told thy servants, how that the Lord thy God commanded his servant Moses to give you all the land, and to destroy all the inhabitants of the land from before you. Therefore we were so afraid of our lives because of you, and have done this thing. And now behold, we are in thine hand, as it is seemeth good and right unto thee to do unto us. Do. 26. And so did he unto them, and delivered them out of the hand of the children of Israel, that they slew them not. And Joshua made them that day hewers of wood and drawers of water for the congregation and for the altar of the Lord, even unto this day, in the place which he should choose. Even if the people of Israel had wanted to attack the Gibeonites, they would not have been allowed to pursue it because of the oaths sworn by the rulers of the congregation. The Israelite leaders acted according to the principle that an oath, as long as it does not involve wrongdoing or criminal intent, see Judges chapter 11, verse 29 to 40, it's binding even if it leads to one's personal hurt. In the Old Testament, being prudent before making an oath and keeping of one's oath are seen as virtues of the pious. See Psalms chapter 15 verse 4, Psalm chapter 24 verse 4, and Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 2 and 6. Because the oath was made in the name of the Lord, the God of Israel, the leaders could not change it. With the solemn oath taken by the leaders of Israel, the destiny of Israel was indissolubly linked to that of Gibeonites. In fact, through their designation as woodcutters and water carriers for the house of God, the Gibeonites became part and parcel of Israelites' worshipping community. Joshua's answer, in contrast to the verdict of the rulers of Israel, which decreed servitude for all the congregation, transformed the curse into a potential blessing for the Gibeonites. The subsequent history of Gibeon testifies to the high religious privileges the city enjoyed, as well as to their loyalty to God's people. The vow taken by Israel remained in place down through generations, so that when the Israelites returned from Babylonian captivity, the Gibeonites were among those who helped rebuild Israel. See Nehemiah chapter 7 verse 25. Their actions will have eternally positive consequences, but only because of God's grace. What might have happened had the Gibeonites disclosed their identity and requested mercy as Rahab did? We don't know, but we cannot rule out the possibility that even a consultation of God's will could have resulted in an exemption of the Gibeonites from destruction. God's ultimate purpose is not to punish sinners, but to see them repent and to grant them his mercy. See Ezekiel chapter 18 verse 23 and Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 11. The subterfuge of the Gibeonites has to be perceived as an appeal to God's mercy, to his kind and just character. It was the Canaanites' refusal to repent and their defiance of God's purposes that led to the decision for their annihilation. Genesis chapter 15 verse 16. God honored the recognition of his supremacy by the Gibeonites as well as their desire for peace rather than rebellion and their willingness to give up idolatry and worship the only true God. That's the end of the Thursday lesson. I just want to remind us of our key text for this week, the memory text, which is from Hebrews chapter 11 verse 31, and KJV says, "By faith the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believed not, when she had received the spice with peace." I repeat, by faith the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believed not, when she had received the spice with peace. Thank you, and see you tomorrow as we wrap up this week's lesson. Thank you.